Welcome to the Hive. We are back with another segment, and I'm here with a special guest. If you don't already see the name down there, we're here with a rookie that we drafted in the season 17 draft. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Jay Rock with Atlanta Swarm.
Well, it's nice to have you, J Rock. I know I'm excited to have you onto the team, and I know all the Swarm and all your new Swarm teammates now are happy to have you onto the team. Um, but let's just get right into it. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, real name if you want to do that. Where are you from? How did you find the league?
Oh man, my buddy Marco Swift and Jaden Swift. I actually work with them, so they put me onto the SFLM, and then here I am. I like football. They knew I liked football, and then they showed me the simulation football league, and I was like, man, this is football all the time, all year round. So you can't beat it.
Right, right. That's awesome. I'm glad that you have people in the league and that you actually liked it to stay around and say, hey, you know what, I might like this too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Going from I got on the SFLM, and I came with Madison, and that was a good team to be a part of, man. Good coaching staff, a lot of great guys over there.
Okay, and talking a little bit about that, since you did say you're on the
They just,
Madison SFLM team, how was that? How was the SFLM?
oh man, it was amazing. I got an interview with Ashley almost like 3 games in, and it really helps to boost your, where people know who you are and get your name out there, and just staying active and stuff like that, and talking to people, getting to know everybody.
Right, I saw that. That was a good interview.
It's real welcoming. It's real welcoming community.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the SFL, man. Let's talk a little bit about the recruiting process. You as a cornerback. I don't know if people know that you are a cornerback, but starting for the SFLM, going to the SFL. How was the recruiting process like?
Oh, it was amazing, man. I mean, you never know. You never know where you might go, you know? So you got all these teams talking to you. You're talking to all these teams, and the one you least expect, picks you up, really. I mean, I was, I got to know Serge and stuff, and we just talked back and forth while I was in the SFLM, and I didn't really think much of it, I guess, and then boom, round two, here I come, ATL.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was a. We liked you. I know Siege talked to you a lot, and I know I got to speak with you a little bit. But just the initial vibe and energy I got off of you whenever I got the initial conversation, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna like this guy. He brings a lot of energy and hype to the locker room. I just love his mentality, and then we just needed that presence in the locker room, especially that you're so active and then so vocal about it and just ready. You're once you're in on the team, you're all in on the team, which I love it.
Oh yeah, I was like that with Madison, and I'm still like that with the Madison guys that I came into the pro league with, Thunderman, Price, a couple of others. I still talk to them, and I watch their games and try to keep them hyped up.
Gotcha, and that's great. That's something that you can't, teach anybody. That just has to be something that's natural to you. And then, as soon as, like I said, as soon as you stepped into the locker room, it was just like, yeah, that's a bright energy. That we need that. We need that positive energy that's always ready to go, hyping up other people, even hyping up yourself. Like, hey, man, we got this. Don't worry about it. And so, just that presence in the locker room is it's a breath of
Yeah,
fresh
yeah,
air, and it's great.
definitely. Oh yeah. That's a one thing about me. I'm like, nah, we got this game in the bag. They don't even know what they're waiting for.
But now talking, the SFLM, and now you're in the SFL, and now you've went through your first, off season, preseason, however you want to say it. How was the preseason? I know we had a few games, but how do you think you did in the preseason overall?
Oh man, I think being a rookie and coming in and actually being able to be a big factor in the game. Like I felt like there was a couple games where I factored in heavily. I felt like I was the piece that was kind of missing out of this defense, and it's really good to feel that way when you come into any kind of sports or anything. You go from the minor into the major, and you're having a preseason and you're doing good. You're at least doing, you're active in every game, making plays. You feel like you're a big part of that team.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a couple. I think it was our second preseason game where you were putting it all out there on the line, laying out for balls left and right, making tackles, close to the sideline, trying to get you an interception and a turnover. I was like, yeah, this guy's flying. Like he is really trying to go all out to show what he has and that he belongs on
But
this team.
oh yeah, and you're always looking to help your guys. You got to be a factor in the defense. Everybody's going to make mistakes out there on the field. The point is to correct the mistake after the mistake is made and go forward from there.
Yeah, so talking about the defense, is there anybody that whenever you came into the defense that took you under their under their wings and like, hey, let me help this guy, let me show this rookie the ropes and trying to find his way around here and what we do?
I was real humble, on the whole team from coaching staff to defense to offense. They're all helpful. If you need anything answered, you can just say something in the locker room and you're going to get a reply. It's just real humble team.
That's good. Yeah, we try to pride ourselves on if you have an answer or question, or if we have a question, we try to answer it. And if we don't have the answer, then we'll figure out and find somebody who does to, so you're not so lost into the game so you can find your way around and do what you need to do to be able to be the best player in you that you can be. But now switching gears, I got to ask you, since now you're a part of the Atlanta Swarm, how does it feel to be a part of the ATL?
Oh man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be a part of this team. I'm from Azle, Texas, and our mascot for the high school is Azle Hornets. So I feel like it's real fitting to get put on the ATL, the Swarm. I'm like, yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting for J Rock, definitely an at-home vibe.
Hey, represent another Texas native on the ATL. I love it. So that's another connection that we have. But speaking about it, in your name, J Rock, why J Rock?
Oh, I took my name from Trailer Park Boys. You know what I mean? His name's the white guy named J Rock
Yeah,
or whatever. Cause and the rapper J Rock. But that's why they named him on the Trailer Park Boys J Rock because he took the name after the rapper, and I took his name. So I thought that would have been funny, kind of like a little, because I like that show. It's a pretty funny show, so I figured I'd use that name. And I like to use Rock Mees if you haven't noticed.
hmm
He's one of my favorite wrestlers,
I got you now. Now it makes
and it's
sense,
always funny to use a Rock Me when you can.
right?
That sounds funny.
I do
Yeah.
have a few questions, or a few more questions. Week one, we're going to London across the pond to play them. Um, how are you expecting to do
Okay.
as an individual, and then how are you expecting the team to do as a whole?
I mean, I'm just gonna go out there and try to do my best and do my job for my team. Cover the receivers I need to cover and make plays when I need to make plays, and just be there for my team. Be the best player I can be.
Gotcha. And wrapping up, all
Man,
right,
no expectations. It's my rookie year.
I got you.
Be hyping myself up, and I'm always gonna be hyping my team up. To me, in my world, we're the best. So,
Hey, you have to have that mentality.
oh yeah,
But
100%.
wrapping up, I'll let you have the last words. Is there anything that you want to give out? Shout out to the Swarm Nation or the Hive or and anybody else in the SFL
Oh, it's
listening.
going down. It's going down game day. You already know. We're going to swarm that field, man. They have no idea what they're waiting for right now. We're coming after them 100%.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Well, we're wrapping up
Oh,
here.
yeah. We're ready to get this W.
We're wrapping up here. I'm Swole. That's J Rock. And if that's it, oh, one last thing before we go. I almost forgot. So now we have the Hive shop is officially open. So if you want any Atlanta Swarm merch, go to spreadshirt.com/the Hive. I'll have the link down in the description. But yeah, you can get all your Atlanta Swarm merch, and then also we got
Oh yeah, y'all
polos,
better get your
hats.
gear on, man.
Yeah, get your
I
gear,
know I'm gonna
man.
be getting mine.
But yeah, I'll leave it with that. And if there's nothing else, we'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right, see y'all game day, Swamp.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Let's get it. That probably take a wreck, so